Greetings. Hello, everyone. Do you know who the heck you are? I know who you are, believe it or not. And I am diligently practicing who I am. And who we both are, and all of us are, we are going to so firmly, so fixedly, so enlightenedly walk ourselves into the year 2017 with the absolute pure knowing and understanding that you and I are consciousness or pure intelligence energy. That's who we are. We can stop right there. Chasing our tail stops. The wondering stops. The seeking, it's over. And what a lovely, lovely grand finale to 9 years of a cycle that is ending in just a few days. When that clock strikes midnight, it truly is the garden of good and evil. It's the ending of a rather dark passageway that many people have experienced for 9 years, and the beginning of a wonderful open doorway, golden doorways to what lies in front of us. And the whole thing is founded on you and I just simply practicing the discipline of remembering. Remembering is kind of like attaching all of your limbs and pieces, parts that have been blown off, probably since about the time you came out of the womb. So we're going to hold hands together energetically and really, really get it now that this pure intelligence energy is who we are, and we are going to focus from that point and that point only. We're not looking left or right. And when someone comes across our path that has not remembered that, I think together we're going to agree that we're not going to take delivery of their stuff. We don't want to take delivery of crummy emotions. Not yours, not mine, and not theirs. You all know, look, we go through hard times, we go through highs, we go through lows, we go through ups and downs, ins and outs, and everything in between. But that does not have to turn you into an emotional vampire, and it does not have to make you become the one that the vampire completely sucks the life force out of. So it's called a full stop. Don't take delivery of their stuff. Now, many of us have just come through much of the holidays, although they're still proceeding because we're about halfway through. But Hanukkah has begun and Christmas has come and gone. I'd love to know how many of you really took their stuff and picked it up instead of being quick enough to recognize, or at least as quickly as possible, it's their stuff. It's like a hot potato, and you put it down. In this case, it's actually worse than a hot potato. Hot potato would just burn your fingers. It's kind of like a living bomb when we pick up their stuff. So hopefully you're just putting that down. Now, I did send out today, incidentally, this is your hostess, Elaine Bartlett. I do have a name. I do have a rank called person, I think, although actually we all know we're actually not people. We're people, but we are spirits having a people experience. And that consciousness is living us and having these experiences. So it's having the experience known as Elaine, who has this delightful cosmic show that she so happily gives to you every week. And I do have a couple of announcements. I did send out an email to some people today, and I sent out on my Facebook all about the fact that you could call in today. Now, last week, the angels came in and assisted me with messages. Well, as I was getting ready today, I understood that the angels would again like to put their 2 cents worth in for this particular show, and it's called Prep Time, and it's their way of helping us prep or prepare for 2017. And in that preparation, for those of you who call in, they're going to help you understand what do you need to throw out in these last few days. In some cases, it might be who do you need to throw out as much as what do you need to throw out. Mostly, they're old pieces of ourself that have to be thrown out. So they're going to step in, and you're welcome to phone in. And that phone number that you want to be calling in on is 321-806-3159. 321-806-3159. And when you call in, be prepared, because they're so filled with love that they're going to just hopefully straighten you out, straighten all thinking out, and help you just get on with getting it off. What do we need to get off? Part of the thing that is happening is we've been carrying too many unpleasant things. So right now, I'm going to take the first caller. Hi there.
Hi, Elaine. This is Susan in Texas.
Hello, Miss Susan in Texas. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Same to you. It's so good to hear your voice.
Well, it's wonderful to have you phoning in. I love it. So
I know. It's so exciting to get your email this morning.
Oh, good. Excellent. All righty then. Miss Susan, I know a real other angel message is going to be coming towards you. But if you've been able to listen both to the broadcast and simultaneously dial, what the angels are trying to do for this particular hour is they're calling it prep work. But as I was driving up here, I understood it's also called pep work. They've actually taken the R out. And they're using that in another way, saying, are you ready? And who are you? So it's kind of a pep talk and prep to get you ready for a whole new beginning. So 2017 is going to be quite spectacular if we can allow it to be. So one of the things that I'm going to tell you is, you have to let me breathe into it a second. Any emotional suffering that you've been experiencing for the last 6 months, simply acknowledge the truth of it and don't run from it, Susan. Don't have a judgment about it. Don't be thinking it's good or bad or pleasant or unpleasant. Because what's actually happening is you're being cleared of very deep and very unconscious soul memories. It does have to do with your dad and his crossing. So some things should have been naturally coming up in the last 7 to 10 days. And I'm going to encourage you, along with the angelic help, let them come up. Let them come up. Don't be afraid of them. Have a good cry if you need to. You know, every tear is worth 20 life years of understanding.
Wow.
So I've never quite understood why we're trained and taught to bottle up those tears and buck up and be brave. Maybe that's why our understanding is a bit lax on this planet. So oddly, not only should you be cleaning out some stuff, because I can feel there's some sticky actual physical stuff that needs to be cleaned out, is old memories, okay, and things that emotionally have been challenging to handle. Is it not that in the last 7 days there have been some emotionally challenging things?
Oh, there has. There surely has, and there's been lots of tears.
Okay, great. See, somebody like me says, wonderful, bring on the tears, bring on the champagne, pop the cork. And And it's wonderful to have validation that you're right on with the tears. Doors have closed for you. The good news is they will open, but quite differently from what you are intending and thinking, and it's rather lovely. So
just let the tears go and just let it happen.
Let it happen. Let it rip. Mm-hmm. And
try not to write the future for everybody.
Well, there is no future. Let it go. Stay present. That's what this consciousness energy is all about. You don't have tomorrow. Your family, they don't have tomorrow. None of us have tomorrow. There is no such thing. It's a figment of our imagination. It's a figment of our dreaming. And by you taking the next few days and really enjoying exactly where you are and where everybody else is, you're triggering one of the more powerful shifts spiritually and energetically that you have had since you've been in a physical body.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's going to give you the opportunity for that sensation of remembering your complete connection and alignment with your higher self. Initially, this alignment can cause a sensation of chaos and or confusion, but don't worry. You're going to feel alarmed? Not to worry. It's all okay as it's happening. And everything is moving in such perfect order that if you could see it from a higher perspective, you would really understand, I got it. It's in perfect order. So I look forward to, well, actually I've learned, truly I don't look forward to anything. I'm trying to break that habit because it's incorrect. Your life is about to become more in harmony with your true spiritual path. And that about could be today, it could be this minute, it could be the frequency of the vibration of the words that are coming forward to you. So accept where you are, and then you will find every tomorrow is much richer, much fuller, and actually a sensation of freedom and empowerment and not so sticky. The word sticky is all around you, Miss Susan. So
I know it is.
we gotta hose you down, girl. It's like you've put your body into some vat of sticky, gooey something, and that's just your thinking. It's just your mental body went there.
I know.
Yeah. Everyone is fine. Leave them alone. You may not change, help, fix, or heal anyone in your family.
Okay. Wow.
There you have a little mini message for the new year.
Well, thank you. I love that message.
Okay, my friend. Have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for calling in. And would you please beat the bushes in Texas and get those gals and guys to start listening and call on in?
I will do that. I'll do that for you.
I'll talk
to you soon.
Okay, thank you so much. Beat the bushes.
Okay.
Thanks, Susan. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye. So I hope you're all understanding what is said for one person actually is true for all of us, because under the law of one, there is a Susan, but there's no Susan. There's the fact that probably most of us have little sticky stuff clinging to us based on probably based on interactions. I'll narrow it to the last week or so, but when I look at people's energy, frankly,